It's amazing what he's been doing for the last years, and it's amazing to see his son transform his life from the prayers that him and his wife, his beautiful wife, have been doing. I want you to hear what's going on. Stay tuned.
Off my hair.
Thank you for coming to Eric's channel. Great friend of mine. It's just, I've been watching him, and this guy is just a man of God. And I don't say that because I want to speak lightly about him. I'm just sharing that because if anybody loves kids, it's this man right here. He's proved it, shown it, walked it, and his actions speak louder than words. He loves these kids from Solano County. It's amazing what he's been doing for the last years, and it's amazing to see his son transform his life from the prayers that him and his wife, his beautiful wife, have been doing. I want you to hear what's going on.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is Dre for Christ. Some of y'all will know me, some of y'all don't. I've been in Solano County for 59 years. I'll be 60 this year, and had a son to go through some stuff, about 25 years, and went in and out the system, but God is good. That's what I talk about. And I got a chance to meet my brother Eric, you know, and he's always telling me, Dre, God's got big things for you. You know, you need to let me help you coach some things you want to do, because sometimes you can be out there doing stuff. Sometimes you be out there doing stuff, and
hey, you've coached me too, my brother.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, I believe iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
But we finally got a chance to sit down. You know, Eric's an awesome man. I've watched him grow. I've watched him do his what he's doing right now. You know, King's of Auto, and seeing it grow from what he's been telling me about. You know, and I got a chance to watch his video the other day, and it's amazing to me. And I'll get back to my story about my son later. But I watched this video called Time Management, and Eric said on there, a few things I took out of that was what you make it. Time is what you make it to be, and it says do what you love. And this is what I've been doing for the last 25 years, is going to the juvenile halls, going to the prisons, helping the children. 25 years through the midst of my son going through what he's been going through, but God is good, though. And
can I share with someone about that? Yeah. Did you hear that? I just want to emphasize that this is not a overnight, you know, something that 25 years, my brother. So he's been doing this for 25 years, and that's how he's developed this passion. So Dre, I'm sorry, go ahead, my brother. That's just powerful.
And Eric when on his video he says, do what you do, and it will develop happiness. It's in happiness, invests in it, and cry now, smile later. Let me tell you what that means to me was, the things you go through right now, it might make you want to cry through the struggle or through whatever you're going through, but in the end, you'll be smiling later. You see, you don't want to do things that's going to make you smile now and cry later. You want to cry now and smile later. You know, and I look at that by saying to myself right now, it's like when I think about the way we discipline and where our children are right now, I feel like our children have been kind of like robbed from the word no. You know, there's a blessing in no. You know, and I always say to myself that where God's protection comes correction, but without correction, you got to have direction. Y'all hear that now? Let's get it right now. In order to have protection, it's going to take some correction, and no correction comes without direction. And it makes me think about when Eric's always telling me, let me help you organize. He's always offering to make me better at my craft of what I do. And I'm finally settling down and hearing that, because I'm about to retire pretty soon, and I want to get me some grants. I want to help these children, because these children need our help. And like again, for the last 25 years, my wife and I have been volunteering at the juvenile halls, at the jails, at the prison, through the midst of the storm of my son going through. You know, my son's 42 now, just had a baby, but he's been on the streets, got caught up in a few things, on life support 2 times, just caught up in things. And at that time, at the beginning, the Lord has spoke to my wife and I, he's going to go through what he's going through, but I need to anchor you. Like my hat says right there, anchored in the Lord. We had to stay anchored in the Lord to be able to do that.
Wow.
And long story short, my son came and visited us with his family, because he's married now. He lives in Texas. He works for the county. He's not in the county. You hear that? Full-time job, working for the county in Texas. But he came and visited us in 2 weeks ago on January 22nd, 2020.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah. And what's so awesome about it is,
and we're going to be hearing more about Andre Jr.'s testimony and his testimony.
Yes, sir.
So we're just sharing some of the things, but this is powerful. This is awesome.
But what's so awesome about this is, there's a scripture my wife and I had 25 years ago for my son. It was Jeremiah 29, verse 11 to 14 says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, give you hope in the future. When you seek me, you'll find me. When you seek me with your whole heart. Well, that's our prayer that we have for our son all the time. But the Lord corrected us years ago, letting us know that plan wasn't only for our son, it was for us also, because we're his child too. But we were so focused on making that plan his plan that the Lord told us 2 weeks ago when my son got here that he knew 25 years ago when my son was going through, he was going to be here visiting us in 2020 on January 22nd, 2020. So what he was concerned about was that we're going to be stressed out or dead.
Wow, come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knew he was going to be here, but the problem is, as parents, we worry about our children so much. The question is, will we let God's plan work out before we stress ourselves out?
That's good.
Or be dead? So we have to realize is as parents that we have to get on God's plan also, because God has a plan for all of us.
Yes.
You know, just like sitting here right now with Eric right now. This is real. I don't roll with just programs and stuff people just doing. I have to deal with people I see people working with people that are having transformation. A lot of people out there giving information, but there's no transformation.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's good.
And so when it's time for you to tell them something, it becomes condemnation. So Eric's teaching me, and I'm gonna start allowing him to speak more into my life, because he's always been speaking my life, but he never pushed it on me. But he says, watch what I do. And I've been watching him, and I've been watching Eric grow. So I'm excited about what he's gonna instill in me to be able to do what God wants us to do for Solano County. And that's not only to help the children, but to help the parents also. So whatever I've been through with my son, as a parent, I want to be able to go out and help other parents, because everybody wants to help the children, but nobody knows anything about the parents. So that's why 25 years ago, the Lord gave my wife and I a ministry called You're Never Alone. Because as my son and I went through what we went through, my wife and I went through what we went through with my son. What we went through with my son, we felt alone. We had a lot of friends. I don't think we have any enemies, and we don't know them, but we felt so alone because there was no help. Sometimes there's no help in Solano County. You know, they say there's a lot of help out there, but there's not a lot of help out there.
Right.
But anyway, they gave us that ministry, and we're still doing the same ministry now called You're Never Alone, in and outreach ministry.
Can you share about that a little bit, just a few minutes of what you do with that ministry, where you go? I like the people to hear.
Well, we go to the prisons, we go to the juvenile halls, we go to the jails every week. That's because there's a mist out there. There's so much stuff going on out there in that world right now, and people are going through stuff, and we don't have no idea. The Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Sometimes people think that it's so easy to be a parent, but it ain't easy to be a parent. And we need programs that are going to teach parents how to be parents. But in order to teach a parent how to be a parent has to be willing to be a son and daughter themselves, if you understand what I mean. Some parents really try to do our best, but sometimes our best ain't good enough. We need instructions also. But anyway, we're just there to encourage other parents to hold fast and to pray for their children, you know, and that's what we do, you know. It's so much more to that. But now we're trying to collaborate with other businesses and things we do to help these children here, because I think we have a lost generation right now.
And let me share this, that it's so amazing, because I like what you said about it's not a lot of information that you're just giving out. This is 25 years of walk that I've been, I mean, I've been here, you know, doing ministry here in Solano County for 10 years, right? And throughout those 10 years, I've been watching Dre just in and out, going into the prison systems, into the jails, into the juvenile halls. I mean, giving his life to these kids, and there's so much information that I always listen to Dre speak about that teaches me, because it's both ways. Even though I'm sharing some things with him, he's also been imparting some things with me, and it's powerful what he's been doing in Solano County. And so I'm so excited to lock arms with him and see what's gonna, take place in the next, 10 years, 5 years, that we're gonna be here, because there's some exciting moments gonna happen. And so Dre, where can people follow you at? Do you have a website, or do you have a Instagram or?
Well,
YouTube
I have a Facebook, and that's one thing Eric's going to try to teach me now, because he told me
awesome.
taking action. He has a video out there called Take Action, and it's about goal settings and about being a doer. Write yourself notes. He says that when he does this stuff, he writes himself notes and he talks to himself. This is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Stop compromising. That's what my wife and I went through with my son. We were just want to just go out there and tell everybody, but Eric says you need money to support what you do. We don't do it for the money, because like I said again, we've been volunteering for the last 25 years, but the blessing about it was, people say my fruit is watching my son raise his family now.
That's awesome.
That's fruit to me.
That's priceless.
Yes, but now
priceless.
it's time for us to take over and start, and like Eric says, now it's time to be coached. I'm gonna allow Eric to coach me in some things I need to do, because you need money to do what you do. You already got the heart, you already got the harvest field, but now it's time to get some stuff going so that you can support what you do.
That's amazing.
So I appreciate that, my friend, and there's so much more to say, but
stay tuned, because we will continue to share more. I'm going to take some time to do some things with him. So again, we'll see you soon at Eric's channel. God bless.